enti about the camp of the NDC na we call hono mo a entoko bi efifiri hono mo ba NDC food soldiers have sent a strong warning to Deputy Minister of Road and Transport, Minister for Road and Transport. Omo have sent a strong warning to her for endorsing the Member of Parliament for Zavelugu constituency. Our MPP ni omo so omo ntia is adentina NDC ni o endorse MPP ni omo ne nya adentene omo have sent a strong warning to her. Na you better come no actually wadwe amame e wo comment section. How you Penyah block media. Mess was say ni demo. Obe like video no that one put subscribe button and be click verification code latest updates and be chere wadwe and amame e wo comment section so baso a not sure for so anya biahwe. So me catch you to one for lesson na come on. In fact you hu new faces e wo mu ba ko any Zavelugu constituency nipa no business what tina so from the 4th 5th 6th eba yina na owo ho no mo but 2024 the about 24 na ewene ye as nipa ewene ye no Honorable Abdul Aziz Fatia as on a member of parliament for Zavelugu as or MPP ni Northern Region MPP ni and ewene Zavelugu seat.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You guys should stop watching her like that.
For the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I rise to contribute to the debate on the 2026 budget statement and economic policy. Mr. Speaker, while the budget reaffirms commitment to gender equality and social protection, a closer look reveals a profound disconnect between policy poetry and the hard numbers of implementation. I contend that in its current form, this budget fails the reset test for our most vulnerable people, particularly women, children, and persons with disability. My interventions, Mr. Speaker, on key thematic areas that expose the budget neglect of the most vulnerable in our society. My arguments rest on two pillars. First, Mr. Speaker, the budget repeats unlearned lessons of the past. And second, it makes new and dangerous omissions that will perpetuate inequality. Right, Honorable Speaker, let us not forget the promises of yesterday, for they haunt the proposals of today. In the 2025 budget, we heard of laudable promises of the sanitary pad initiative, women in trade, but where were the specific budget lines? They were invisible, making it impossible for this House to track the money and hold anyone accountable.
What I say, Unimunyansa said, I dream of the own take side, and no one will just say, but me about one of fun as running mate. Just say, I mean, Nimunyansa, oh, yes, smart. Just say, well, make a choice.
Most people are talking about Dr. Osei Odichum as to be the running mate for Dr. Bawumia.
Well, that is exactly Dr. Bawumia. For me, the selection of a running mate is just like getting married. It's your wife, so you have to be careful with the person you go with, the person you'll be comfortable with, the person you can trust.
But you as a woman who
that's my
chooses you.
All right, thank you. Thank you,
Honorable. The woman I pay call Bema or pay wona o make you choice. The wa o feel na wafa. E ma na bi ma dwen modo. E obi anka wa ko bodina ma a pascal obi anka be bodini to na etu ato. Na ayeka. Na lady no, the best friend pa any MP for Jomoro constituency. Honorable Dorcas Tofi, the best friend pa no. Honorable Dorcas any Deputy Minister for Road and Transport. I say abra na Zavelugu MP no Abdul Aziz Otifie kra no. Na the paddy pa any Honorable Dorcas. Oma your friends ache. Enti say omu na be share parliament hono no. Omu didi bom enum bom eye bibia bom. Yes omu vibe e bom. Ha say or maybe be a boom. Now Valentine Day eba no. Ana NPP MP Honorable Abdul Aziz or copy mu ewo Dorcas na so ye ni ministry ni office or copy one office as na a program bi a ebekọ so or no host ewo ne constituency ni mu at the day of Valentine na obe launch program a program na two program no edini Yoyili Park Dede Foundation. Yoyili Park Dede Foundation. I said that foundation no, a women's empowerment initiative. I said only the foundation be so no say up for photo ama ema ene nkoda e wo kroma no mo. What I say e so massen e wo ho. Is that program obe launching on 14th February 2025 2026 na a Valentine Day no. E den when ya say ne so obedi dwuma dey bi say a. You know here boafo and o say here the friends enti ema obonan eko Honorable Dorcas, member of Parliament for Jomo constituency, I was a deputy minister for road and transport. Copy na so ye the office and I say or command invitation.
Hi, Penyah, how are you?
Tell me more about
Oh, yes. I deserve it.
How are you?
Well, how are you? And
okay.
the constituency,
Not bad.
minister constituency, mother.
I just came yesterday.
Well, so I
It's fine.
have this initiative. Some blue constituencies mainly majority of the population is their women.
Okay.
And they are also into this agriculture, they are into farming, this share butter business, So I've come up with an NGO to kind of support the women and then people with disabilities, PWDs. Yes. So I brought you an invitation
Okay.
of the launch, which inshallah, we'll be launching it on Sunday.
This coming Saturday.
Which is the first Thursday. It's a special day. I specifically chose that day because it's a day we show
So
love.
you want us to leave our husbands,
And
our
and
loved
women,
ones,
when women
to come and that one day and
So
spend the Valentine's Day with
This
you.
is
This one
invitation to
day.
that special occasion. And
Salad.
love.
So, are you? So do you share?
Sabu, I share about with Apa Isa and then Honorable Sohini.
So how far is it from when I land in
The airport. The airport is half of the airport.
Also, it's in Tamale.
Yes, Tamale
okay.
Airport.
Then okay, so
it's
we
a
don't have to-
5-minute drive.
But I thought all the three constituencies are for NDC.
But I kicked
Tamale.
one out.
You did? Who?
Yes, with my sympathans.
I see you. With all that, I said, okay. It's okay.
Yes. So
Oh, okay, so it's in Tamale.
It's in
basically.
Tamale.
Okay.
Tamale.
Cool.
And this 5-minute drive.
Okay, oh,
Tamale
very well.
Airport.
Yeah, so it's you, Honorable Suhini, and
Paisa.
Thais.
Yes, and when you go to
Very well. So it means you don't have to drive far. So I could even do the return journey.
Oh yes.
Okay.
We start 9:30. At least we should end in 2 hours, so we are looking at 12.
That's fine.
Yes.
So there's like even if it's late, like a later flight, I don't
Yes,
mind.
we
As
even
long
have
as-
a night flight from Tamale.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then that's fine.
Right.
Then consider it done. Since
Oh,
you
thank
come,
you.
I'll
Thank
try
you
and
so
come.
much.
I have so much going on, but of course.
Thank you. Thank you
I'll
so
try
much.
and come because
Thank
me,
you.
we have to support each other, especially with the women. We are just few. That would even speak well. It would be a good signal out there that women we are together and all that. So that's very good. I'll
Thank
try.
you so much.
It's not easy, but I'm going to try to
Thank you.
make
I
it
know.
honor my
With
word.
short notice.
Yes, I know.
Emma Honorable Dorcas, I can say Obeba. It was that they do the program and also fair. Emma, Savelugu MP Sakran, Honorable Dorcas, Echo Tuska Egun so. Now, later, any Honorable Dorcas microphone say on cast, man the platform on cast, then me pay no more. And then order and same way a true.
Came to support my sister, and so I also stand on the existing protocol and say a few words. Today is a very special day. So I want to take the opportunity to wish everybody here happy Valentine's Day. And also commend my sister for this bold, and courage initiative. This step she has taken is not everybody. I am second term in Parliament, but I haven't done anything like this. So please, let's give it up for her. So being here, I'm sitting down thinking, I said, this one, she has really pushed me. So the next time I'm inviting her to Jomoro, I'll be also launching the same initiative. So I want to commend her for this bold initiative. This is what a true leadership is all about. True representation is all about transforming lives. What we are seeing today, it is not just launching of an initiative or a launching of a foundation, but it's a platform for transformation of hope. You are actually uplifting people that couldn't have ordinarily do for themselves. And this will go a long way. And for me, when she came to my office and called me to invite me, today I'll ask her, I said, why today? She said, because today is a very special day. So she couldn't have chosen a better day to show you guys love than to uplift and empower most of the people here. I think she deserves another round of applause. I want to thank her so very much. Like I earlier said, this is what true leadership is all about. I am going to do the same thing. And I want to take this opportunity to encourage everybody here, the young ones, the women, do not look down on yourselves. See, women do not lack potential. What we lack is an opening of door. Somebody giving you an access, somebody holding your hand and giving you an opportunity to spend talent to showcase what you can do. So I want to tell you that you have what it takes, all the youth, all the women here, that do not look down on yourself because your voices matter. You can do everything possible. And now you have a leader who is uplifting you, who is empowering you, who is opening doors for you to thrive. So take advantage of everything that she's doing today and be part, and the sky will be your limit. I thank you all for the attention and thank you for inviting me, because this has actually opened my eyes for me to also go. I've been challenged to also go and do the same thing. So I want to say thank you and God bless you. As a woman, I stand for this. This is what I believe in. And that is why when you called me, even though today is Valentine's Day, I'm supposed to be with my husband, I'm supposed to be with my children, but I decided to put everything on the side to come and stand by her, to help her to do this, to show you guys love. This is what real love is all about, uplifting each other. She could have chosen today to be home with her family, with her children, but she decided to share this special day with you by showing what she stands for. And for me, that means a lot to me. So thank you so very much. I want to assure you that I'm with you. I will stand by you. This goes beyond partisan. I don't believe in blue, red, yellow. When anybody is doing something that is worthy of a cause, I stand for, I support. And so this thing you've done, it will go a long way. It will open doors for generations to come. So I am with you. I will stand with you. I will support you today. Because the notice was very short, I also have in my hand 20,000 cedis that I'm going to give you. That this is not just the end of it. I'll be supporting, I'm pledging 100,000 cedis. That I'm giving you the 20 and I'll be paying them in installment. So in Parliament, remind me, I will do my bit. And I'll be coming here.
Now when the cast don't say oh throw the support can say there be why MP for 2 term. But adiwe na that first time MP no honorable Abdulaziz our NPP member of Parliament for Zabedigu constituency why no on kwa onyebi e won constituency onyebi or no why 2 term MP onyebi but a first time MP eto be we dey na opon abas why ade na o deserve another term. O deserve another term. Now that another term statement no. And na yenua mo NDC for adwuma say na dey be kura na NDC for money ejike. Esimu say na NDC ni MP a say minister. Ukoko endorse MPP ni say wa bo adwuma na o deserve another term. Ene na NDC youth na almost available no. What are you telling them? Omungu NDC or hold no more. And now said they almost they say then you be clash with MP na omu demanded unqualified apology from Deputy Minister for Road and Transport.
Referring to Hon Dorcas MP for Gyimii, she was captured in a video saying that the NPP member of Parliament for Savego deserves another 10. For doing what she did, we wonder whether she know what that meant for the NDC and what it will cost the NDC next parliamentary candidate come election 2028. In addition, the said NDC MP for Gyimii, Hon Dorcas, also indicated that she would at all times give out support to the MP for Savego, who is an NPP sitting MP. And of course, she did not miss words. She actually promised and donated an amount of 100,000 Ghana cedis. In old currency, we say 1 billion old cedis to the NPP sitting MP for Savego. Even at the gathering, she gave out 20,000 Ghana cedis and promised to pay the rest when she returns to Parliament with the MP for Savego, who happens to be an NPP member of Parliament. The third other unfortunate action or act on the part of Hon Dorcas is the fact that she actually grossly disregarded party structures. By so doing, she said, and I quote, she doesn't believe in party colors. Meaning, even the ticket on which she stood and was voted for vehemently by the people of Gyimii, she does not respect them on the ticket she stood for. They just voted for her anyhow, anywhere, which is highly unfortunate for such a statement to have come from an honorable member of Parliament representing the good people of Gyimii, who doubles as Deputy Minister for Transport. It is equally important to note that the said MP also said that Hajia Fatay's launch of the foundation, Yoyele Padre Foundation, that this is her second term as MP representing the people of Gyimii, and that she has not been able to undertake such a viable project. And so she is going to learn from the NPP sitting MP in Savego and have same project being replicated when she gets back to her constituency. This is a direct insult and a slap in the face of the party NDC and the good people of Gyimii. Her actions ridicule the National Democratic Congress NDC not only in Savego but across the nation. The leadership of the party needs to inquire about the motive for engaging in such an anti-party action. We are unequivocally condemning this anti-party action and demand the following. And our demand should be given the needed and immediate attention. 1. Savego constituency NDC party membership. We demand that the said MP for Gyimii, who won her power on the ticket of the NDC, should immediately be requested to come back, work back in her own strength into the Savego constituency, call for a town hall meeting where each and every living soul of the party will be present and attending upon the meeting. Then she would have to as well look for media and apologize in the open that her conduct contravenes and a direct slap in the face of the party at the constituency level. We are also requesting that the third member of Parliament for Gyimii, Hon Dorcas, who doubles as Deputy Minister for Transport, donated 100,000 Ghana cedis to endorse the NPP sitting MP for Savego. We are demanding that she should come back once again, donate either similar amount or more than that amount to her own party at the Savego constituency level, if possible, 200,000 Ghana cedis or more, or equivalent to the same amount she donated to the MP.
Hey, yeah, Penyah, we are meeting some. Tell what you comment section. How you Penyah Block Media, Accra.